Yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Cuddy.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
Cougar 19. Get up.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Brock.
Daniels going to throw again. Side, it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Trap 60.
Throwing again. Daniels moving to his right. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Cougar 19. Pep. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Okay, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Josh Hines Allen. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is caught to the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Miami. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point by pass is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Now an opening has the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
He was tackled.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big games. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Panther 11. Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, Daniels. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's out of bounds but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. To the pylon. He's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
17 yards on that connection. It's a Browns first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but... it falls incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third, they need 8.
That's a 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Tesla. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Good. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year. But now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready? 65, Jack. 65. Let's go. Dragon 60.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Second down, they need 3.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They put Wilson in motion.
19 Lions. Go.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go now. 70 Timberwood. 18 Pioneer.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready, right?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Miami. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
One on target for Williams. He's got it. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Got it. Ready? 10, 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now here's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels now on first down. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
49-yard gain on the play. First down,
19
Miami.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Browns, 14.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Viking 18. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.